Okay, I will be completely honest. I have no issue with this creator, but I'm not the type of person who's just gonna dogpile on someone just because everyone else is, right? So I want to do a bit of a comparison today. I have put some words together. You could call it a script, sure. And I've also fed it into ChatGPT as well. And I want to show you guys exactly the differences, right? So here's mine. So I want to make a 10-minute video talking about the glaivekiyo situation, what he's being accused of, using ChatGPT scripts for his videos, and how it should be treated. It shouldn't be treated as that big of a deal due to the fact that he has crippling ADHD, and as someone who suffers from the most extreme case of ADHD, I can relate. Oh my god, Loki Gacha, the saintontas destroyers defending Saint's boyfriend glaivekiyo. What a shocker. At the end of the day, I see no issue in feeding broken sentence structure into ChatGPT to help better organize your thoughts and opinions, as long as they still remain your own opinions. Instead of shitting on him for English being his second language and not being able to properly put words together coherently, do it yourself. Go ahead. If you disagree, go make a YouTube channel right now, feed ideas into ChatGPT, and let's see if your channel pops off. You have to remember, not everyone's tectone, Gacha smack, Asmongold. Not everyone can look into the camera and just talk for 10 minutes straight. Yes, people with ADHD are yappers, but the thoughts in our heads are very jumbled and sporadic. So getting help organizing what you want to convey to your audience should not be seen as a crime. Now, let's take a look at the ChatGPT version of that. It's a bit longer, I'm not gonna lie, but let's see how this sounds with ChatGPT. Let's be very clear about what the accusation actually is. He's not being accused of plagiarism. He's not stealing other creators' opinions. He's not letting AI fabricate takes for him. He's being accused of feeding his own thoughts, sometimes broken, sometimes messy, into ChatGPT and using it to organize them into something coherent. People are acting like ChatGPT logged into his channel, sat down, and replaced his personality. That is not what's happening here. And this is where I have a huge issue with the discourse. As someone who suffers from extreme ADHD, I can relate to this on a very personal level. Having thoughts does not mean you can easily organize them. ADHD brains are chaotic, they're loud, they're fast, and they're fragmented. You can know exactly what you want to say and still struggle to put it together in a clean, linear way. People love to say, just talk, but that's not how it works for everyone. ADHD doesn't mean you don't have ideas. It means your brain throws all of them at you at once with zero formatting. So yes, using a tool to help structure those thoughts can be incredibly helpful. And honestly, for some people, it can be necessary. Let's talk about the part of this conversation that no one wants to admit out loud. For some people, this isn't really about ChatGPT. It's about the fact that English is his second language. And instead of showing even an ounce of understanding, people are using that as a reason to dogpile on him. And honestly, it's kind of gross. If someone's using a tool to help make their thoughts clearer in a language that isn't native to them, that's not deception. That is effort. Nobody complains when native English speakers have, nobody complains when, you see the ADHD, you see it? Nobody complains when native English speakers have editors, proofreaders, or script doctors, but suddenly when an ESL creator does it with AI, it's a crime? Here's the thing people have to remember. Again, I said this as well. Not everyone's tectone. Not everyone's Asmongold. Not everyone's Gacha smack. Not everyone can look into the camera and talk coherently for 10 minutes straight with zero notes. Some people need scripts. Some people need outlines. Some people need help organizing what they want to say, and that does not make them less authentic. We praise production quality and clarity, but then shame people for using tools that help them achieve it. And people are acting like ChatGPT is some magical YouTube success button. Try it. Seriously. Start a channel today, feed your ideas into ChatGPT, upload consistently, let's see if your channel magically pops off. Because ChatGPT doesn't give you an audience. It doesn't give you opinions. It doesn't give you relevance. If it did, everyone would be famous already. Let me be very clear. I'm not saying there's no line. If you're copying other creators, letting AI invent opinions for you, or presenting fake analysis as your own, that's an issue. But if the opinions are yours, the thoughts are yours, and you're just using a tool to help organize them, that's fine. It's not cheating, it's accessibility. At the end of the day, this whole situation isn't really about ChatGPT, it's about gatekeeping who deserves to sound articulate. Helping your thoughts make sense is not a moral failure, it's not dishonesty, and it's not worth the outrage the situation has gotten. If you disagree, that's fine. Go make your own video. Just don't pretend this is some ethical apocalypse. And that was the ChatGPT version, which was significantly longer, I'm not gonna lie. I could have said more in mine. I did have it I did say go for about 10 minutes, but it's pretty much everything that I wanted to say. I'm not gonna lie. That's everything that I wanted to say coherently. And it pretty much reiterated everything that I did say. It just put it together in a clearer way. So it's easier to digest, right? So, I mean, again, I understand a lot of you guys don't like him. He's constantly shitting on Hoyo, but I'm like, hey, if it's that easy, just do it yourself. Make your own channel, download ChatGPT, become famous. You know, that's all I gotta say about that, man. I mean, that's my take on the situation. I mean, like ADHD is like, if you have it, you understand how tough it can be to like put words together, right? Because your thoughts are just all over the fucking place. But I don't know. Let me know your thoughts down below in the comment section. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.